This is OwlUp, where learning happens in minutes, not hours. For a deeper journey, explore all our courses at owlup.co. Now, let's dive in. Welcome back to Run Your First 5K. We're on Chapter 3, and today we're talking about fueling your body the right way. We'll break down which foods will actually help your running instead of weighing you down, plus nail down the hydration basics that'll keep you feeling strong. Let's get into it. You can train perfectly and still feel awful on race day simply because you drank when you were supposed to, not when your body needed it. One runner cramps at a single cup of water, another breezes through on almost none. Same plan, opposite results. Why? Your legs can feel heavy, your mood flat, and your pace mysteriously slower, even when your training plan says you're right on track. That gap between what's on paper and what your body can actually do is often about fuel, not fitness. Hydration was one half of the story. Now we need to talk about what's actually powering each step. Some days you float through 20 minutes, other days 10 minutes feels like a grind. Often it's not willpower, it's what you ate in the last 24 hours, and when. The same workout can feel completely different depending on whether your glycogen is topped up, your protein intake supports repair, and your micronutrients quietly keep systems running in the background, like stage crew in a theater performance. In this episode, we'll connect those dots so your training finally matches how strong you know you can feel. Today we'll zoom out from single runs and look at how your whole week of eating quietly shapes every workout. Think beyond pre-run snack and post-run shake. What you choose at random Tuesday lunches and late-night snacks can echo into Thursday's intervals or Saturday's long run. Instead of chasing rules like no carbs after 7 or protein with every meal, we'll line up your daily habits with your training plan. More support on hard days, less fuss on easy ones. You'll see how small, repeatable choices build the kind of steady energy that makes running feel surprisingly, consistently doable. Here's the shift most new runners never make. Stop asking, "Is this food healthy?" and start asking, "What job is this food doing for today's run?" Now we're talking performance, not vague wellness. On days with harder or longer runs, your main job is to front-load energy and back-load repair. That usually means more carbohydrates before and during, then enough protein plus some carbs after. On truly easy or rest days, you can dial carbs down slightly and let protein, fiber, and healthy fats do more of the work keeping you satisfied and stable. A practical way to think about it, tag each day in your training plan as green, yellow, or red. Green equals rest, very easy. You're not asking much of your body. Keep meals balanced but simpler. Vegetables, lean protein, a modest portion of carbs, some healthy fat. You're maintaining, not loading. Yellow equals moderate run. These are support days. Add a bit more carbohydrate around the run, maybe an extra slice of toast at breakfast or fruit with yogurt in the afternoon. You're topping up enough so tomorrow doesn't feel flat. Red equals long run, hard workout. Here you build in structure, a carb-focused meal 2 to 3 hours before, a small top-up snack if needed closer to the run, then a deliberate post-run meal with a clear protein target and a good carb portion. During runs long enough to justify it, you start practicing mid-run fueling so race day isn't an experiment. Technology can help you notice what your body is too busy to explain in real time. Log not just what you ate, but how the run felt. Did you fade halfway? Get lightheaded? Feel surprisingly strong? Over a few weeks, patterns emerge. Certain breakfasts pair well with tempo runs, others leave you heavy or hungry. One useful metaphor, treat your week like a 3-part musical piece. Red days are the loud, demanding sections that need the most instruments, fuel. Yellow days are the transitions, smoothing the shifts. Green days are the quiet passages where recovery themes play so the whole piece holds together. That's the goal here, not perfection, but a rhythm between what's on your plate and what's on your plan, so your body isn't constantly playing catch-up. Think about specific runs you've had lately. The ones where you glided through your intervals often share quiet details. Maybe you'd had cereal with a banana earlier, or a sandwich at lunch instead of just a salad. The grindy, leg-heavy runs often have patterns too: a tiny breakfast, a long gap between meals, or a rushed late-afternoon coffee standing in for real food. To experiment, pick 3 test meals and pair them with different types of runs. For a moderate run, try oatmeal with berries and a spoon of peanut butter. For a harder session, use something like rice with eggs and veggies a few hours before. For a short, easy day, go simpler: yogurt with fruit and some nuts. After each run, rate energy, mood, and how long it took before you felt hungry again. Over time, these simple experiments become your personal menu. Not a strict plan, but a short list of "this works for me" meals you can lean on when life gets busy and training still needs to happen. Elite runners already treat nutrition like a live dashboard, not a static meal plan. And that's where tech is pulling everyday runners too. As wearables start reading sweat, glucose, and even gut comfort in real time, winging it with random gels will feel as outdated as running without GPS. You'll tweak carb type like a DJ adjusting tracks, nudging timing and quantity until your long runs feel less like survival tests and more like rehearsed performances. Instead of chasing a perfect runner's diet, treat each week like a series of small experiments. Swap one breakfast, adjust timing, try a different mid-run carb, then note how your body responds, like tuning an instrument between songs. Your challenge this week? Change just one variable per run and let curiosity, not rules, guide what you try next. This was OwlUp, your daily step forward. To keep learning with structured courses and more insights, go to owlup.co. Until tomorrow!